Meet Sarah. She's the leader of a team of portfolio managers, lease administrators, financial analysts, and managers. They are responsible for all of this. Sarah must analyze information about her workplace and report back to the C-suite. She needs to be able to answer these questions quickly and accurately. What leases are expiring soon? What buildings are underutilized? What's forecasted for space and headcount in the next 10 years? And she needs to do this simply with easy-to-use dashboards that she can access anytime from anywhere. That's why Sarah chose iOFFICE. Let's take a closer look at 3 of her dashboards.
The first dashboard shows Sarah all her lease agreements. If someone wants to know what are they paying per building, per month for their lease obligations, all Sarah has to do is hover over one of the buildings to find out. She can easily see that her building in Raleigh costs $3.6 million each month. Sarah thinks about her yearly lease obligations and wonders what the totals are for all buildings. With one click, she can get that information. This is definitely key to her discussions with the C-suite. She can also access the lease abstract here and learn. When did the lease start? When it ends? Who are the subtenants? Who's the landlord? Do we have any renewal options? And if so, what are the notifications that my team should provide? And of course, termination notification dates. What about the transaction management process? There is a dashboard for that as well. Sarah can see which leases are expiring soon so she can determine, should we renew this lease? How do we know that we need to renew this lease? Is the space being utilized? What is its occupancy? This leads us to her second dashboard, which identifies how her organization is utilizing space and if there are any opportunities to consolidate and reduce real estate costs. As you can see in Sarah's Raleigh building, only 175 employees are forecasted to that building next year. The building can fit 316 employees. Sarah believes that her company could sublet some of the space in Raleigh, thus offsetting the real estate cost. Most companies are trying to achieve around an 80 to 90% utilization rate. Sarah can see she has several buildings in that sweet spot, but there are several buildings that are underutilized, and notes that she needs to understand why these are low. This gives Sarah a nice insight into her buildings and portfolio in terms of utilization. The third dashboard shows how Sarah's real estate stacks up for the future. She can hone in specifically on each department, like marketing, and see they have a little over 17,000 square feet allocated, but are only utilizing around 10,000 square feet. However, her team has forecasted the growth rate of this department all the way through 2022 and can see that they are set for space through 2021. This gives her insight into what her company would need for the next several years.
We told you Sarah was on the go quite a bit. Good thing iOFFICE is mobile too. She can bring up all of her dashboards along with their insights on her iPad or Android tablet. So now Sarah can speak intelligently about key decisions that the company needs to make, whether in her office, across town, or even around the world. If you are like Sarah and want to provide your company with key lease administration insights at the click of a button, click here.